I just might.
Oh man.
I got it. I did it. It's working.
Oh.
That's
Is it though?
Oh God.
Test.
Shit. Oh,
Testing 1, 2, 3.
Hello? Wait, no. Hold on.
Holy crap! Gunner just gifted 5 gifted subs.
He did.
Holy shit!
Where are
Let's
they?
go,
What the
Gunner!
hell?
You broke it! Gunner! No!
Gunner!
What do you mean?
Look, we know they were just working.
They were just working!
Just hit refresh them.
Wait a
Right
second.
there,
Can we acknowledge the fact that SlightlyBreaded wasn't even subscribed? That's wild. Brad, would you like to explain?
Where is absolutely not. Okay, fuck off. I know that works. Where are...
Yeah, we hear that great.
Okay.
Cody, I need you to calm down, okay? Bread's trying to fix this. We can't be interrupting the stream.
I'm trying to fix my shit.
Oh, I'm getting all the everythings. Okay. Damn straight. I very much am suffering.
You know,
It's
it
not a
wouldn't be a bombcast with
Yeah. I am trying so hard. Oh, I can't
That's so good.
fucking win.
God.
Is the
That's
parts
funny.
There? They're there. That's great. Well, it's the same, all of it.
You can tell how professional we are. You know,
I suck.
We're an hour late and we're still having issues.
Shut up. You host
Laura
this
says
shit
there's a
then.
way to fix it, Bread. There's a way to fix it, Bread.
Is it by setting it on fire?
Stop trying so hard.
What do you mean? Oh. I can't. There's...
Brett, has there ever been like a catastrophic failure
On
that
what,
you
at what
can
point?
control? Like
That-
during your stream, like
whoa,
anytime have you been streaming?
How do you control a catastrophic failure? First
Like
of all,
it's your fault. Like I would say it's your fault because you didn't have something set up right or you messed something up. Like obviously there's some things you can't control, like your internet goes out or something like that. But like, has there ever been such a catastrophic failure that you had failed to stream? Because I'm trying to think about our olden days. Probably had a few nights where we couldn't do it because the shit was too messed up.
I know there's a catastrophic failure for Mylee.
there's been a couple.
There's been a few.
Just a small bit.
Dual
I was about to say,
CSGO
I
skins.
really-
There was the credit card
IP
leak.
leak.
There was the IP leak. There was the same IP leak again in the same night.
phone
There
number
was
leak.
something to do with the
The phone
Discord
number.
leak, the phone number leak. Am I missing anything?
but to give me credit, that didn't stop the stream.
Actually, it
It
did.
should have.
The phone number one did.
Wait, how did it stop the stream?
Because we had to stop stream
Until
we
that's right.
started,
Yeah.
and I
Delete
had
the
to go hunt and delete that VOD, which is still on my computer somewhere, may I
Then you
add.
didn't delete it.
I deleted
That's
it from
hilarious.
Twitch.
Oh goodness.
Are we good now?
No, I straight up could not tell you. Let me do one of
Oh,
those.
remember when one of the cats tried to stream? Yes. Look. Oh.
What? Whoa. What? Whoa. What the hell was that?
That's our imaginary bit animation.
What the?
I think you need to do more than 2 bits.
That's criminal. Where's the audio?
Fucking
Yes, control. Yeah, oh yeah.
spent all this time fixing it.
Shut up! Then one of you do this! You do it! You do it!
I
Audio
mean,
and output. I don't.
oh, I can open a hype chest. I got a animated kitty cat. Let's go.
Hype chest. Oh. But bro, we dropping loot around here?
Fuck yeah! Apparently, you
Oh,
get loot boxes.
Yeah. Apparently.
Oh, we love.
Does this do anything? No, that does nothing. Yeah. I don't blame you, Oreo. That's gonna be a very, very hard goalpost.
88,000. Holy shit. Well, I don't think I make that much.
Yeah. Yeah. That's why I was saying like, I don't think so.
Wild.
Ugh.
Are you finally ready to start?
Sure. I don't know.
I got a question. Do we even have topics?
Yes, we had your suggestion.
Is cereal a soup?
Shut the fuck up, Cody.
Ah!
No, Cody. No. Back, Cody.
I like how Brayden doesn't have his camera on.
But he's in the street. He has it on his on Bomb Squad.
I'm just going to say. Mylee, if Brett had his stuff up set up like we do,
I quit. I'm resigning.
Wait, if Brett had his setup like oh yeah,
Well, the
Yeah.
thing was, last
quit.
time he had his camera on because he ran it through the capture card.
Yes.
well, now he's running.
And y'all were
Nice.
meh, because you couldn't
I
see it,
didn't
so now you can see it. You can hear it. I got it. I figured it out. Look, I am in the corner. You can see.
It's so delayed though.
What do you mean?
Not really.
I'm joking.
No, it's
I'm joking.
Oh,
Brett got your back.
I can't. There's no amount
There's-
of anything I can do to please you fuckers.
I mean,
Okay, all right. I know where your mind went with that.
we can talk about it.
Oh goodness. Did you ever get into the Gears shit, Blood, today?
Oh, it's yeah. So matchmaking. Sat there for 30 minutes.
Oh.
Finally got a match. Once you're in, you're good.
Uh-huh.
Then if you back out and go back in, you might get back in. Might.
Lovely.
That was,
you're talking about
pretty good.
Splitgate.
No, Gears Reloaded.
Oh,
It's the
Been paying attention.
remaster of the remaster.
they when did that come out?
The beta came out today.
Yeah. You had to
That's why I'm
pre-order.
not so
Right.
No, you had to just have Game Pass.
Oh, seriously?
So if
Gotcha.
someone wanted to play all of the Gears games, what's the order that we should play them in?
Oh, Judgment.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Now, when E-Day comes out, it's going to be E-Day, Judgment, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And
But
one
do I
is
play
just
the-
a UE, right?
Yeah.
Technically. Yeah.
Technically.
And then I play Gears of War Reloaded, not actual Gears of War 1.
Well, you can play. Yeah. It's the same game.
Got it.
again, just remastered again.
And again. And again.
It's beautiful. Just gonna. Put
Did they
that out
fix
there.
some shit?
It's
Is there screen shake and all that other
Yeah.
mess, or no? Oh,
screen shake. It's nice.
Thank everything.
Still center screen aiming, all that bullshit.
Sure.
They still they need to you real like I'm playing on mouse and keyboard on it because just it felt
Mhm.
uncomfortable with the controller.
Fair.
Just because my hands hurt now. They do like to grab a controller and have to do all that stuff. It's just easier with the keyboard. But there's a benefit on controller. You can separate run and cover. On mouse and keyboard, you cannot.
Seriously.
Yeah.
All right, that's a little lame.
I think.
That's a little
Yeah.
lame. Really feel like, you know, controller. If you do it on controller, you should be able to do it on keyboard and mouse. What's the? Or is it the whole scroll wheel shit? Still.
It's that's what they're trying to keep people from doing, scroll wheel. But the thing is, like in the original Gears, there's no what they call wall canceling, like or slide cancel, where you slide and you cancel before you get the wall. You physically have to hit a wall.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah.
So you can't do that whole mechanic. So I don't know why they're not doing that. But
weird.
I'm sure they're going to add some improvements here and there.
Oh yeah. Again, it is still just a beta, so.
They need to make it more appealing to the consumers because they did put it on PlayStation too, so or PlayStation also.
Right.
So yeah, I sure hope they do some stuff. I mean, the game's fun. Don't get me wrong.
Sure.
The game is it's still Gears. Now with that said, it is still Gears. You still are going to get pissed off at the game. For shots not landing where you think they should because it's center screen now, compared to it coming from the gun, and they put it only on the PlayStation 2. Look, woman, I will come in there. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, there's no FOV slider, which I'm okay with because that keeps it across the board because there's so many different platforms it's on. It keeps it the competitive advantage.
Yeah.
There's no I can see more than you. That
Right.
doesn't bother me. There's a lot of PC players that I've been reading on Twitter. There are a bunch of just
I saw
bitches
one or
about it.
two things, yeah, that were like, no, there's no FOV slider. It's like, okay, and like,
So yeah,
Where they
that's
put it,
not the
I mean,
way the game
it's-
was intended.
yeah. You're talking
Yeah,
about
originally
however
there
many
wasn't an
year-old
FOV
game.
slider.
Yeah.
I'm fixing to go.
Cat.
She's
Why does Bell look shaved?
Cause he
Wait,
What?
bring
Did
Bell
you
back.
Oh,
shave
yes,
Bell? For what? Hold on. No. Run it back. What?
I think I'm pretty sure I'm aware of the story behind this, but I just want to see the shaved cat.
Bell. He's not
How
coming
bad
back.
is it?
He looks like a sphinx, or
You gotta go grab
yeah,
him.
it's probably the best description.
Go grab him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he looks like a sphinx cat now with a little. We didn't shave his face, so he looks like he has a. He looks like a
mane.
little, like a mane, like a little baby lion. So it's so
Go
cute.
grab the kitty cat.
he's running around going. Wow.
Yeah, so I'm starting to think that Nat's wanting to probably keep him like that. So he's gonna have. he's
It's
gonna
so
be
hard to.
shaved.
Poor cat's gonna be cold in the winter.
I know. He's like sitting on top of my computer the whole time just because of how warm it is. Probably not good for the computer, but
Probably not.
but
As long as it's an exhaust fan, probably shouldn't. It wouldn't be the absolute worst thing, but at the same time, probably still not great.
yeah.
At least
Well,
it's a
that
fighting
pressure.
chance, yeah.
I have an exhaust. All of them are exhaust fans on the top because I didn't trust it being on.
Oh no,
Mine trusted the other
that's
way.
where they're supposed to be. They're supposed to be on the top and on the side. Intake's always supposed to be on the
Bottom or as
On
low as possible.
bottom bottom of the side here, and then you have your exhaust on the top and the back. That's the way
Yeah.
they're supposed to be. I did a lot of research into that.
Yep, hot air rises.
Because
So why not let it go up?
yeah, that's not always the case. Like hot air always does rise, yes, but that's not always the case. And when you're building it, it just depends on the case.
Oh, I guess that's fair.
Where your
yeah, that's
components
why
at?
that's on the front. This one is on my streaming PC. It's on the front of it is my exhaust. Because the top is a one fan. So I've got it in and then out.
Shit, I got one fan in my streaming PC. That's it. That motherfucker is just not even a real case. I need to switch. I need to move everything over into the other case, but I'm not doing that till I figure out how I want to mount them. I want to mount them onto the wall, up away from me, off the desk.
Oh yeah. I just still want to get the case that you have, Blood. It's
I love it.
Yeah, it's fucking. That one, yeah, because I got
Don't
that
mind a
one.
mess.
I got that one for Whitney, and it was beautimous, and I want it. Rather than those ugly ass glass case. Well, no, it's pretty, but God, it is so just difficult.
Oh, she's tempting fate. She's coming in here instead of me going in there.
Oh, yeah. Well, she double dog dared you. I mean, that's on you.
She goes, chicken?
Now she's really tempting fate.
Yeah, you have no choice but
Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a couple of these and make her eat them. These are hot.
Interesting.
We're good too.
Oh.
But hey, we hear it. Yo, Twist coming in.
Thank you, Twist. Ah. Fuck.
I may need to check the gifted sub thing. That I bet you that's what it is. I don't think it's.
Oh yeah, I see. I'm with you.
Yeah, I'll check that after stream.
That makes sense. It's either
I
that
need you to
or
stop.
it was just something. It was
Just
gonna
too much at one time.
Yeah. So we had that. We had the sound bits, all that sort of stuff, and it just couldn't make up its mind. Something like that.
I'm gonna need you to stop playing games like It Takes Two, where there's two perspectives.
what was that?
Have y'all finished that, Cody? Oh, well, first of all, I just found out there's a new Five Nights at Freddy's game that just released today. And I haven't heard a
what?
peep about it. There's a new Five Nights at Freddy's game out, and I didn't hear anything about it.
Oh.
Is it Twisty, are you aware of this? I put the trailer in or I put the link to the game in the thing, but this is just wild to me. I usually am so on top of things, but now I know I'm gonna play.
There.
You play games
You're so funny.
He's also right.
other than Enshrouded?
I play science.
Dude, all right, first off, don't get me started on Enshrouded because it was you guys that got me into it. And then
No,
you guys all
I didn't own
abandoned
it.
And then
I
you
didn't
all
own it before you.
abandoned it.
I didn't abandon it. I've been busy. I've
No,
had
I'm blaming-
pool
I'm
tournaments
blaming-
for the past 2 weeks.
I know. I'm blaming Brandon because he like it sucks because I got really into it. Now I want to play it, but like no one really wants to. I tried getting Nat and Megan to play it, but it's not really their game, I guess.
I'll be right
but-
back.
How is it not their game? I'm curious.
Yeah. It is what it is. I thought it plays like Elden Ring, but I guess
It does. It plays like it does play like a mixture of Elden Ring mixed with like survival game.
Grounded. Yeah, survival game.
I enjoy it.
How to Train Your Dragon. Isn't it just a complete one-on-one ripoff of or just like
What, the
there's no-
movie?
yeah, the
new
movie?
one?
Like it's just a live action. There's nothing special about it. Like so, really, all you're paying to see is them just
CGI
Same
it.
with yeah, CGI it.
Uh-oh. Mylee, they're back on Ark.
Laura, I don't want. We just started Enshrouded. Let me beat Enshrouded, and then we'll go to Ark.
Nope,
Beat and
Ark now.
Shrouded?
Nope.
Yeah, because you can only go to like level 35, and I've already beaten like I'd say like 80% of the enemies.
You know what I want, Mylee? I want you to play Diablo.
We're on Diablo.
Bullshit.
Yeah, we played Diablo 4, and I downloaded it as my first Diablo game, and then we just stopped playing it.
Ain't nobody played it with me.
We all played it together.
Liar.
I remember
Ain't
playing
nobody
it for a
done
bit,
played that
but
game with
then,
me.
I don't know.
And then, like
it
all
just-
games, it just died.
No, 3 I felt like I had a lot more fun in 3 compared to 4.
Oh, 3 was way better.
Yeah. I think that was my issue, which is now 4 was gorgeous. The opening scene and everything like that, like the 3-minute, 2-minute, 3-minute like video intro that it had. Oh, that was stupid gorgeous. But beyond that, yeah, it's a top-down crawler. I mean, there's only so much detail you can put into something that's, 30 by 60 pixels wide.
Let me ask you this. Is Diablo 3 on PC? Diablo 3 on
Yes.
Switch? Are they both like the same version or are they different?
Yeah, same game, just dumbed down graphics.
Yeah,
I have them both.
It's I mean, it's just like getting what was, oh god, they released something on the Switch like a month or two ago.
Cyberpunk's on there now.
Yeah, something like that. On a Switch, it's gonna look like back when it first released. On the
Because
the
Cyberpunk's
PS4s.
released on the Switch 2, but apparently it looks just as good as it did on the PS5, I think.
Okay. That's honestly,
Don't
that's
quote me
not.
on that.
That's pretty damn good still for a handheld.
Yeah, but the issue is the battery life.
Oh, I'm sure it's 40 minutes.
No, but yeah, I think I've been hearing people complain like 3 hours.
Yeah. Probably again, depending on the game and blah de blah.
I want one, but I'll
Mylee?
wait until they come with it.
40 points?
I
That's
just
the
redeemed a 10,000 point phone or the Discord call. I don't want to hear it.
40, so you had 10,040? That's it? That shows that you weren't watching when we were
I
actually
spend all mine
streaming.
every second
I
have.
was. I
That's crazy.
spend all my points though.
On what?
Dude, we can go to
Chat
Streamlabs.
alerts.
We can go to Streamlabs right now, and it'll tell us our top viewers. Hey, look, it's that one person that doesn't subscribe to their own organization.
Nope, not twice. Yes,
Brother,
I do.
I'll be honest with you. I'm switching to Twitch Turbo.
I'm thinking about doing that. It'd be easier.
No, I am
It's not
subbed.
that easier.
Ugh.
Hmm.
Oh god. But yeah, no. Realistically, the Twitch Turbo stuff is seeming to be pretty damn good option. Especially because I think you get the people that you're watching is I think they get paid more than just the normal on the ad rate.
Oh yeah, nowhere in percent. It's more than ad.
Yeah, which is also
It's
why
more
it's in
than
a
ad
separate
rate.
category too. Like it'll tell you in the Twitch layout on the doodad, the one
Yeah,
thing
oom-da-da,
where the
boom-da-da,
money's do the thing.
analytics.
It'll tell you that one. That's the one. It'll tell you where and how much from Twitch Turbo you actually got.
Mm-hmm.
And normally it's At least for me, last time I looked, it was about the same, if not more than the normal ad revenue. But I also like that so that, you know, if I'm, you know, say Bomb Squad, you know, we're going to try to find someone new to raid, that sort of thing, and they have on 3-minute ads, we don't have to watch it. We can just watch them for a minute before we just raid them out. Those stuff like that.
I agree.
And, you know, and if we don't like them, then, you know, no big deal. But if we do, we could have missed them because they play a 3-minute ad, you know, once an hour. So that way there's the least amount of interruptions. But, if I click into something, there's a 3-minute ad, I am clicking out. I ain't going to sit there for 3 minutes. And maybe that's just a me thing, but like, come on. That's a lot of ad.
Yeah, but if you only do 1 per hour, it's not really a lot of ad.
Well,
Think about it
sure.
like that.
But at that same time,
But you can have it once you do 3 minutes. There's a little thing you click that disables pre-roll for new viewers.
okay, so then if you just click in, it doesn't like, oh, hey, yeah, now you have to watch this for 3 minutes.
Well, how do you do that?
Gotcha.
So if on the Twitch dashboard, when you go to the ad revenue, there's a thing that says disable pre-rolls.
For new viewers. Interesting. That would be something I would turn off, personally.
Yeah,
Okay,
so-
that's
Because the last
see
thing
it?
I would want is someone to
Yeah.
someone popping in and then it's like, oh, hey, yeah, you know, thanks for dropping by, but actually
Yeah,
go
that-
ahead
Here's
and
an
sit
ad.
here
Pay me,
for-
bitch.
Yeah.
Pay me.
I'm actually gonna do that right now.
So what games have y'all been playing?
None.
Enshrouded.
Biology simulator.
Bread, would you ever
2025.
get into Enshrouded, Bread?
I think you would
Since-
like it.
Since you like Elden Ring, I feel like you would love Enshrouded.
I need to see more information on it. I've just heard people talk about it. That's all I got. I have no
Do
idea.
you ever? I have a question. Do you ever go forth and take the effort? And go. Oh, I've heard 10 people talk about this game. Let me go look at it.
Sometimes. It depends on what I hear from 10 people.
What person has said anything bad about this game?
Probably.
No, you see,
Megan.
the problem is that I've heard it out of Mylee's mouth. So then I need to actually make sure that it is what it should be and that she isn't going to drop it after week 2 and then we never talk about it again.
That is
That's
true.
not a
I
good-
can't diss that. That happened a few times.
That's another thing is that I am so past and over. We're beating a dead horse here, but you know, buying a game and oh yeah, we're gonna play, and then it just kind of sits in my Steam library. I've done that exactly 3 times and never again. So,
So on the ad thing, if you select 3 minutes, it automatically pre-roll ads for incoming viewers is fully disabled. It auto does it. If you
yes.
have 3 minutes.
Yep. Yeah, so I think I've got it set up to 2 minute and a half. I just feel like that feels like a.
So your net ad revenue share is low then. If you do it at a minute and if you do minute and a half ad, you only get
No, it's
your
at 3
revenue
minutes.
share is 30.
It's at
It's
3 minutes.
Oh,
but
and your
there's,
frequent.
There's 2 minute and a half breaks. So every 30 minutes, there's a minute and a half of ads. So it's just enough to get me into that 55%, but you don't get a 30-second ad every, 10 minutes or whatever. 'Cause that's just
Yeah,
ridiculous.
I just realized that I was running a I was running a minute ad every 20 minutes,
Mm-hmm.
which is fine, honestly.
Yeah. I'd rather that than
Or
every
you could do
30,
a-
every 10 minutes, get a 30-second ad. That's just infuriating. Again, that's why I
It's
think
only
the minute and a half is fine compared to the anything else on it.
Yeah. And then if you go all the way down to general, it says disable pre-roll ads when I run ads.
Yes. Yep, I
So-
have that I have that because every time I get up and go to the bathroom or something like that, like I hit a pause screen, I will also go ahead and run an ad. Because it's already on
Yeah,
the pause
yeah.
screen. I mean,
Yeah, it says every 30 seconds of mid rolls grant you 10 minutes of no pre-roll ads.
every 30 seconds. Yeah, normally I run a minute.
I mean,
Yep. It's enough time for me to get up, go pee, grab a beer, and run back.
God dang it! There's new Sims 4 expansion pack coming out soon, and I want it.
Of course.
ooh,
Of course there's more Sims
I mean-
expansion packs. Is that there's a girl at work that's all she plays, but she her husband built her like a very high-end PC. She plays
Yeah,
that and
it's-
like maybe Marvel Rivals sort of thing. And
That's
it's so
such a
funny.
meme. Yeah, I see that all the time.
The-
Like people spending $3,000 to build a PC to run Sims 4.
Yep. I mean, I'm no better. Like the PC I built Whitney is and she plays Overwatch sometimes.
That's fair.
he's mainly playing Rivals, and that game is just resource intensive for no fucking reason.
That's also true. That is also true.
I don't understand it.
That is a very, very valid point.
What the interest in Sims was.
You never
Just l-
have?
Never played it. Never saw what everybody liked about it.
Yeah, I guess
Wait,
I
what have you
never
not
it
played?
Either.
Sims.
Is it?
I
Is,
played it. It's fun, but I don't think I would get like obsessed over it because there's other games out there that play similar. It's just
yeah,
that
it
Sims
calls-
is the
like,
oldest.
was it called Enzio? It's a realistic version of The Sims. Have you not seen
is
that?
Animal Crossing somewhere in that same Venn diagram realm? No,
Yes.
different things. Okay, all right.
Well, I mean, maybe the furry version. I mean, that's the only
no.
way to really put it.
No, yes, no. Okay, all right. Maybe I'm confused on what The Sims is because I know you like to
if
program
Laura,
them to do shit.
if Laura says yes or if Laura says no, she knows because she plays both.
that is true.
Yeah.
They aren't close. Wow. Okay. All right. Okay.
So Mylee, you were wrong.
Well, to be fair, I've never played Animal Crossing. I just thought you were talking about games in which like,
similar ideas.
girls
sort
spend
of
their
thing it is.
$3,000.
Oh, but yes,
uses their
absolutely.
computer to play games. Like, yeah, Animal Crossing's probably another one.
Yep. That. Oh.
Comes in, I need a gaming computer. Okay, like what do you want? I want top of the line everything. Okay, what
Yeah.
games are you expecting to play? Sims.
Yes.
Sims, Animal
Hey,
Crossing.
to be
Stardew
fair,
Valley.
see, the
Stardew Valley. That's what I'm
world
thinking
of
of.
The Sims is huge.
That is true. Yeah. So I can see needing like a decent computer to load the world, run all the peoples, make them do all the things that they need to do for the day, that sort of thing.
But it's no like Ark 7 days, Elden Ring,
Right.
like where
These
those
graphic
worlds are.
intensive. Yes.
Well, they're huge.
Oh yeah.
The worlds are huge, so the render distance has to be.
Yes. It has to be yes. That's again still something I need to I still need to beat Elden Ring. I mean, I haven't even
Yeah,
made it to
because I'm looking into getting the new one because it's
the Nightingale.
multiplayer.
Well,
Yeah.
Elden Ring itself is multiplayer.
Yeah, with mods.
No, well, a mod.
No, it's not. You don't need mods. Me,
Yes, you
Megan,
do.
and me, Megan, Nat played it.
You don't need
Hold
mods.
on.
You just have to know
You
how
have
to
to-
use a certain.
You need to
ability in
use the
game.
finger.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, Josh,
you
use
don't
your
need
finger.
all that extra bullshit.
Oh,
It's
just
an actual
in-game items.
multiplayer game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. But what Miley's saying is like there's literally an
yeah,
item
but
in
you have-
game that you can just use.
But you have to find that item, right?
No, you automatically
you-
have
you-
it.
Yeah, you auto have it.
Oh,
But you can only invite them into certain areas, right?
No, they're
No.
their entire.
They're there the whole
It's
way.
a
From
multiplayer
what- from-
game.
oh,
Elden Ring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
oh.
Everything I looked at, that whenever the only thing you could get invited into were the actual battles to help your friend could come in and help you fight the battle.
Yeah.
After
No,
that,
kill the
they-
boss.
they-
sort of
that's
thing.
it.
They stay in your game, and you could run around the map with them and do whatever you want.
Okay.
But the only thing is that you can get invaded if you're using that finger.
Oh
so
yeah,
that-
no.
That's the only downside of doing multiplayer. If you're doing single player and you have invasions turned off, you don't have to get invaded. But if you're doing multiplayer, there's always a possibility that someone could come in and fuck your shit up. That's what makes it kind of a good and a bad thing. I've gotten a little tilted from invasion, so
Yeah, no. Like, whenever I play a multiplayer game like that, that's already fucking hard,
yeah.
I'm not gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna not use that thing. I'm just gonna play the game.
I'm surprised Bread hasn't like figured that out for multiplayer. I feel like
No, well, so and that was my thing too. Was that I wanted to do this first run completely solo.
yeah.
I wanted no hand holding. I wanted no nothing. I wanted to do it truly by myself and be able to say that my first run I did it completely by myself. I had zero help.
I'll
But
be there for a while.
I know. I'm aware, and that's fine. I would rather be there for a while and actually get good at the fucking game rather than, have to
I mean,
rely on
all you
somebody
gotta
else
do is-
bailing me out.
All you gotta do is channel your inner raccoon. Just
Well,
roll.
well, that, and then also channel my inner brother because he's beaten the game. I can't tell you how many times now. I need to ask him, because I think he's definitely beaten at least 12 times. I think.
Oh my god.
Gee.
I think. At least 12 different characters. I think he said. I don't know how many total. I don't know. Because I know he has other ones that he was playing through, that sort of thing. It's his absolute favorite game. So, I mean, he played the
I wish
shit
I
out
had
of it.
I wish I had the time to sit down and beat a game like that.
Honestly,
I just
yeah.
don't.
Yep. But yeah, I mean, that's the thing. He had the time. Because when did that come out again?
2022.
2022. He really? He was 22?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. COVID was 20. He was cause. I think that's around the time that he had just dropped out. Like his older
That's what
brother.
it takes to. That's what it takes to beat Elden Ring. You must drop out of college, guys. You must drop out of college.
He heard that it was coming out, was like,
Dedication.
so I'm done with this whole school thing, actually. No, I think that's somewhere around the time, I believe. And I mean, he just
Wow.
fucking fell in love with it. He was just working, a couple days a week, and then he was still just trying to figure out what it is he wanted to do, that sort of thing. But yeah, I mean, he put in work, but that is all that he played.
Well,
He
here's
didn't-
the
he
thing.
didn't play
Like,
much
he
of
could have been
anything
making
else.
money on Twitch streaming that shit. People love watching that game,
That's true, but
especially when you're
you just didn't
good
feel
at it.
Yeah, that's true. You guys, yeah, that's why I don't get many viewers because I ain't that good at it.
Well, people like watching dummies fail. It's okay.
Oh yeah, no, there was definitely some of that, but then there were also a lot of people trying to tell me how to play the game, this, that, and I'm like, okay, listen,
Nope.
No,
Get out of here.
I'm doing it this way. If you don't like it, sorry, go find somebody else. And they did, and that's fine. I have no issue with that. But there were a lot of people questioning my my methods. Did it make the game harder? Yes, but that's how I want to play the game. And that's
And what they're saying, Brett, you were what?
huh?
You were what? You were wrong. You're wrong, Brett.
They can try. They can try. But I'm still doing it my way. I don't care.
Brett, is there any game coming out soon that you want to play that we could look forward to seeing on your channel?
At some point, I want to do that sock game. That we were talking
Yes.
about that. We'll figure out a date for that and everything. But the
Thinking
lawyer
next
sock,
Saturday.
yeah. The sock. Put a sock in it. The fuck is it called? Rock 'em, sock 'em.
Wait, which one?
Guilty as sock.
Guilty as sock.
Guilty
That's
as
what
sock.
it is.
Just had another update. That's the only reason I remember.
No. Oh. I do TrevCon more than once. Haven't gotten to the more than once yet. Here soon, I would like to re-enroll and at least get like my bachelor's sort of thing. But I
In
don't know
what?
what it's gonna take to get that.
Honestly, I would just go to what is it,
Community
Blinn?
college.
Blender Garden.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Blender
Yeah,
Garden.
I'd go Blinn all the way. Just get
Oh
it-
yeah. No,
get it
that's where I
done.
was, and they didn't let me into A&M, so I had to do Blender Garden. So.
Well, you can work your way in AM from there.
Oh yeah.
It's the
Yeah,
same.
transferring.
It's the same professors.
I know.
It's the same
and that's
fucking
why it's
professors.
like I don't care. I'll just Blender Garden it
Yeah.
and then get the damn bachelor's and call it a day.
If you're gonna do any kind of bachelor's, I'd do something business.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Let's see Brett and Whit play Grounded 2. That is hold on. Grounded is the one where you get shrunk down, Honey I Shrunk the Kids style type shit. They're making a
That's
second one.
right. That's right.
Ooh.
It was on the
I
Xbox
was
showcase.
Not aware. Oh, yeah, I missed it. Yeah, Blood texted me the link and I was mid-install and I fucking missed it like 2 hours later. I checked my phone and I'm
Aw.
like, ah, shit, yeah, that shit's over by now. I meant to just go
What's it
back
about?
and watch it, but
There's some pretty interesting.
oh yeah, I normally love watching the showcase to see what's happening, what's being released, that sort of thing. And especially what to look forward to.
Oh yeah.
I mean, the same thing
There were
last
lots
year.
of good games.
Yeah.
Lots of good games.
Cool,
Oh
cool,
yeah,
cool, cool.
like I was yeah, I'm excited about a bunch. I don't remember half the names of them, but when I see the trailer, I'm like, oh yeah, I remember that. That's really cool.
Yep.
I know they have that new Indiana Jones that's coming out. What was
Oh.
I
it?
beat the first one.
High
It was
on
really
Life
good.
2.
Mm-hmm.
Not
High on
excited
Life 2,
about that.
really?
Um,
I didn't
there's
make it
the
very far through the
Gears
first
is
one.
coming out.
I got bored.
Grounded 2.
Don't.
Trying to think.
Some other stuffs.
Yeah. Oh, Black Ops 7.
Yep.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that was announced.
They totally fucking skipped Modern Warfare again and just went straight back to Black Ops.
I was told that they
Oh.
were working on both at the same time.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Tell you what, if it's
That's
anything
what
like
I-
this last one, I still ain't playing it.
Yeah, I was told that they were working on both. I could get corrected on that, but that's a lot of people blamed the shortfalls of Fallout or the shortfalls of Black Ops 6 is because of 7. But I digress. We'll see.
Fair enough.
We'll see.
No, I blame it on greed.
Yeah, that's a big one.
Greed in what capacity are you talking?
Well,
Oh.
just like they're just trying to produce as many titles as possible.
Oh yeah, so wait, people buy it
Uh,
because
it-
it's a
yeah.
Black Ops game. People will buy it because it's a Black Ops, Call of Duty sort of thing.
Yep. Yep.
just think that-
What?
I just think that that model, that business model, doesn't work in today's day and age. Like releasing a new game every single year is not needed, and it's been proven that if they
Especially
just
on a
stuck
live
with
service
one,
game.
yeah, exactly. Like if they would just stick with one successful model and then just build off of it or change as it needs to change, you could build and turn that into the perfect COD that the community wants and be able to keep up to date with that.
Or hear me out, release one that's literally called Modern Warfare Black Ops, and then just or Black Ops Modern Warfare, whatever. And then that's what you have now. And then you have 3 separate categories from the 3 separate devs, and they all continue to live service update the game. That's trademarked, by the fucking way. There are a lot of royalties have to come my way before I will let you use that idea.
Yeah, they're just gonna go with my idea, and it's gonna be Modern Warfare Black Ops, the Black Ops Modern Warfare.
Shit.
Okay,
I should have trademarked
send
that
me a
one.
check.
Oh
I
well.
guarantee I'm cheaper than bread.
And I'm not going to pretend to know anything about game development, but just I don't see it be staying successful for the next like 4 or 5 years.
I mean, you look at games like Apex,
Yep.
PUBG,
Well, you think about who's doing Apex?
Respawn.
Respawn, which is the branch of EA. Now, where are maybe this is a different branch of EA, but like the Battlefield games.
That's still EA. That's DICE, or was DICE. I'm not sure if it still is.
Yeah. So like what was the last Battlefield? Battlefield 2042? Are we even getting a hint of another one coming soon?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's already been leaked.
Do we know anything about it?
Yeah, from what we've seen of it, like the leaks and stuff, it looks fucking beautiful. But
EA has confirmed a new Battlefield game is planned for release by March 2026.
that's
Details sometime this summer, apparently, according to the AI thingy. But last one was November 19th, 2021.
yeah. They're bringing back their version of Battle Royale from what they said. They've revamped it. Still going to be the Firestorm bullshit. Still have all the full destruction. I mean, it's just going to be a Battlefield game. And that's the thing, is they're rehashing the same thing over and over and over. But what I was the point I was trying to get to is you said like just grab one model and build off of it. So you have Apex, you have PUBG, you have
Fortnite.
Fortnite. Their code never changes. There are hackers that run rampant in these games. Look at Warzone, same thing. They've tried it. Hackers. If you don't continually change, it's going to just be riddled with it. In my opinion.
So you think there's no way to defend against hackers indefinitely?
No.
I think Valorant does a decent job with their anti-cheat system.
they still get in.
They do, but then again, like they get in every game. There's not one game that doesn't have.
anti-cheat.
Yeah, there's not one game that doesn't have cheaters. Like,
Hang on. There's a game that literally gives you wall hacks and basically cheats and stuff. It's basically the premises of the game. There's no point in hacking.
I remember that. Yeah. That
Yeah.
we
It's a new
looked at
game
it a while back.
Yeah.
Like a trailer, like a
Your point
pre-release
is
sort of
invalid.
thing. Yeah, wall hacks, aimbot, it gives you all of it.
Yeah. They want you to cheat.
Yeah, they give it to you. You
Yeah,
can't
so-
even turn it off.
Is it but is it really cheating?
Not if it's built into the game. Oh. It'd be really funny if you have to go into the settings to actually just turn it on. Then it's like enable cheats. Yes.
No, you have to go into the settings to disable the cheats.
Oh yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
You will be at a disadvantage.
Yeah, you will be decimated. Are you sure? Oh, goodness.
But I mean, I get what you're saying, though. I really do. I understand it. And I don't think there's much they can do. And they can, with the new AI stuff, I mean, it's getting better at detecting it.
But I mean, so if you use AI to use like an algorithm in order to predict a trend of what could somebody do to be cheating, or what markers can be obscene that could involve like a ban due to the fact of possible cheating. I mean, what stops you from having something happen where it's like it's a non-true ban?
Give me a second. I've got a video for you. There is one. There's this guy. He runs a channel called Call of Shame. Okay, and what he does is he basically says this guy's cheating and shows why. Okay, now are they cheating? He has no proof at that point. He's just going, this stuff is this and this stuff is this, and that it looks unnatural. He's calling it as he sees it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he developed a anti-cheat himself. Not real, like it detects it's an AI thing. Where's it at? Hang on, give me a second. I'm going to find it.
Okay. While you
it's called
find it,
Guardian. It's called Guardian True Sight. But go do what you're gonna do. I'm gonna give you a video to watch. I'll just share it in the video section of the podcast stuff. Here. I'm gonna put it under cool new tech. I feel that's what it's under. Nobody cares about Apple, Cody.
Hey, I needed to find topics. I found topic.
Yeah, I know. I read through it. It's got some really fucking cool shit coming. So
there's some cool stuff in there, and then there's some shit that I'm like, why the fuck did y'all even decide to do?
Liquid something another, and
that's exactly the part I'm like, I don't know why y'all decided.
Windows tried that years and years and years ago.
Wait, were y'all looking?
And
cool.
No, we're just talking.
Not to mention, I mean, and we can go into this later, but like they broke the numerical numbers now.
What do you mean?
So we're on iOS 18. How the fuck are we jumping to iOS 26 without going to 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25?
Cody, I have a question for you.
Okay.
What happened to iPhone 9?
Apparently Apple hates the number 9.
Okay.
Is that really what happened? I hear it's a conspiracy.
Do we have a conspiracy on our hands about an iPhone? What?
Yeah, what happened? What happened to the iPhone 9, Bread?
Probably the same thing that happened to Bombcast episode whatever.
2.
Episode 2, is that what it was? Yeah.
We
2 or
can't-
4.
we don't
something
count
like that, yeah.
2.
4. I can't.
All right, Brett. In the cool and new tech section of the podcast, it's at the very bottom. It's called Guardian True Sight. It's basically their trailer for it, but they have a whole list of creators that they have actually put this over and let it monitor them and basically say and tell them like, yeah, this guy's cheating, this guy's not. You know, like Tim the Tap Man, he's not cheating. The man can barely stay on a roof.
So, okay, hold on. Run that by me again. So what? This Guardian True Sight, they like Tim the Tap Man. He downloads this and then, or the video will explain it. You're saying
the video will explain how it works.
Okay.
That's
Gotcha.
why. That's why I grabbed that one.
Gotcha. All right. Well, let's see.
It's
We've
kind
spent
of loud.
months building Guardian TrueSight, a next-generation anti-cheat system that analyzes gameplay in real time and flags behavior that exceeds the limits of human capability. Trained on high-resolution Warzone map data, Guardian doesn't just watch, it learns. It understands movement, terrain, and visual behavior with ruthless precision. And it evolves constantly, detecting cheaters before they even take the shot. Like Ricochet, Guardian monitors for suspicious activity, but we've taken it further, using advanced computer vision to break down every frame of gameplay. Bounding boxes are now hidden to improve the viewer experience, but they're still there, silently defining the zones of attention. And when players move through them, Guardian sees everything, tracking aim shifts, target priorities, and micro adjustments with surgical accuracy. It now generates real-time heat maps of aiming behavior, revealing targeting habits and precision no legitimate player should possess, exposing the subtle signatures of artificial input and intent.
Yeah, because she
I
was.
love how they showed Nadia.
Yeah, her. Yeah.
Oh, Nadia, she's a cheating ass heifer.
Oh yeah.
It flags suspicious
Yeah, there she
behavior
is.
and displays it in real-time graphs across the match. This isn't about raw accuracy, it's about intention. Guardian can even analyze footage from years ago, catching cheaters long after they thought they got away. We've tested Guardian against the best players in the world, monitoring their gameplay, recording every detail. We've studied cheaters too, even the ones who go to extreme lengths to hide what they're doing. We've watched.
Oh yeah. That's
Every
what.
frame, every input.
That was my
every
question.
Deception, all of it has been captured, analyzed, and distilled into Guardian's new entropy engine. It's not just reacting, it's understanding. In physics, entropy never decreases unless something intervenes. That's why we built Guardian TrueSight, which is rooted in Shannon's theory of information. It listens, it watches, and it learns. With every frame, it grows sharper, smarter, and stronger. It monitors your gameplay, not when you click.
Oh, especially with the controller right there, dude.
It decays your past aiming behavior, and it turns all of it into patterns. And if you're cheating, it will find it.
Oh God.
Sounds like science fiction, right? Well, it isn't. It's thermodynamics in the making, and you're watching the future of anti-cheat technology unfold before your eyes. It's information theory. It's science. And it's already watching.
It's gonna meet sober me and drunk me and be like,
It's just
okay.
one of our latest integrations coming to Guardian.
Sober him
Shadowsight
is hacking.
reactive. It's forensic. We don't track players aiming. We track how the aim alters the world around them. Our bounding boxes reverse the flow, pulling aim behavior inward and analyzing everything between crosshair and contact. The result? The undetectable just became detectable.
Laura's like, if this is supposed to have audio, she can't hear it.
What? No, I tested that.
Yeah, I just got told there's no audio.
Wow.
Wow. What have we been
Damn.
doing?
What is it muted?
Tracking aim shifts,
Oh my
target
god.
priorities,
Desktop
micro
audio is muted
adjustments with surgical accuracy. It now
because
generates
he thought it was going to be coming through
no, because of the starting.
the double.
Yeah, it was doubled at the on the starting one. I thought I had undone it. I hate my life.
I mean,
That whole video.
it's okay. Imagine.
I quit. I fucking quit. I'm resigning.
If I
All
had
of it.
$1 for
I'm
every time
done.
Braden said he quit, I'd be a millionaire.
Yes, good. Ugh! Fuck!
Anyway,
Okay, so synopsis of it: AI taking over the world. It's taking over this shit.
No, I didn't believe the video at first until I heard the accent and the dramatic music. That's what really sold me. That's what that made all the difference.
So they actually have it where they put it over players like Scump, the best in the world in COD. And then they put it against somebody who is accused of cheating. His name is Breadman. And you can tell, yeah, you can tell when it's not legitimate kills and when it is. It's like it's being toggled on and off.
They took Bread's good name and are now cheating.
Ran it through the dirt. It's just crazy.
So, Bread, I'll do you a solid.
Uh-huh.
I will go back. I will download that video.
Do an MP3 and put it over it.
Yes. I'll just superimpose the whole video over top of it or something. I don't know.
That may
see.
just be easier.
Yeah.
Because then you can cut, put the video in, call it a day. Ugh.
Yes.
I'm so tired.
No.
Ugh.
I'll make sure I put stuff in the video saying this video has been altered due to someone.
Yeah,
Including
someone.
audio.
Some host. Who knows who it is?
We don't know who the host is, but someone.
Yeah, some dumbass. Fuck.
Oh, I love it.
It's great. It's fine. It's lovely. All of it. None of it's a problem. Sick fucking nasty. But synopsis is that the AI is detecting cheaters by comparing it to your past history, your all of this as you are playing. It builds a profile of who you are, how you play, etc.
So,
and then
so
when you
it's
suddenly
not-
get way too good,
Yeah, it's not. It's taking in comparison to your overall gameplay that's set in front of it, and it will compare your gameplay from the start to the finish. And if you start and you're kind of whiffing shots, or you're only hitting certain portions of the body, it knows. And then if you start hitting shots in clutch moments, like where you're moving around real fast and everything, but you're instantly hitting the shots and stuff, it's gonna see it because it is a computer. It's not our eyes.
right? Yep, and then it can distinguish between, like you said, that has the body profiles and everything like that, and they can reasonably guesstimate the balance.
There's no
of
guessing to
humanity.
it. Yeah, there's no guesswork to it.
But
Like,
because it takes
I've
frame by
watched
frame. Yeah.
Yeah, I've sat down and watched a couple of them, like, just because I was curious.
Sure.
I watched one at Scump, and you can see, like, because they have a graph of, they have a graph on their site, or like at the bottom of like their videos. Whenever you look at them, here, I'll tell you real quick.
You're talking the green and red, that one at the bottom.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So, but where's it at? Yeah, green is natural aim, yellow is high skill human aim, orange is unnaturally consistent tracking, aim rarely drifts, locked onto clean mid engagement. Red is mechanically perfect aim, instant snap, zero variances, behavior beyond human capacity. And some of these guys you watch, it's kind of wild. Yeah, their overlay is far better now. If you act, yeah. Oh wow, yeah. It's far better now of how it shows everything.
That's weird because this video is from 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, no, they've been working on it. There's already been another update. There's another update video. If you click on their channel, and you'll see, go to videos, and you'll see Guardian update.
Can't see an update.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, they put it all off onto the side now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's muted. But yeah.
I know.
Okay.
That-
Just making sure you look. I had to say something.
Yes, I get it. I was just looking in general to see what was up.
That motherfucker straight up cheating.
Well, I mean, yeah. Did you see him? He's a tornado on legs.
Hitting
Great
those shots.
observation, bro. Blood, great job.
Oh, but yeah. So that is very, very cool. I'm interested to see if they're willing to partner with this, with this software, or whatever you want to call it, or
Right.
if they're going to hire other people to develop something similar.
Well,
That
that's
way
the
they own it, sort of thing, and blah de blah. But I'm hoping it's the former, that they'll actually just partner with them. Oh, what was it?
Yeah.
I've ever talked about the Factorio expansion.
I don't think so.
Don't think so. Okay, so the game Factorio. I've talked about it maybe some, because I like it a fucking shit ton. Well, so there was this huge mod pack that a single dude was making, so that way you could, after you got to the end of the game, and by beating the game, you just launch a rocket. That's it. You're done. Well, so he said, yeah, I'm not cool with that, and then designed, start to finish, a mod that after you send the rocket up into space, you start building a space station. Then once your space station is large enough, then you can go to other planets. Then once you're at these other planets, there are all sorts of other things that you can make and craft and da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Well, Factorio liked it so much, they said, hey, you want to come work for us and make it, like, officially? And, yeah, essentially. And so they hired him on. And that's how we have this whole actual, like, expansion, is because that dude joined the team and, designed it and everything like that. And I just found it really, really cool.
It's really cool that the company would do that. Like,
Yes.
like, hey, we like what you did. Come on.
Mm-hmm.
Come help us make this game
Yes.
the way you see it.
Because we like your vision. Please come help us. That I found very, very, very cool. There's an update post on Steamlog somewhere that's like, so, I don't know how I made it here, sort of thing.
Yeah, that's actually like more common than people think. Like,
Oh, really?
it's funny that I'll bring this up because there was a similar situation in Counter-Strike, where Counter-Strike uses maps that are made by the community and puts them into the pool for actual usage, and it doesn't happen very often. But one of the most classic maps, in the game that's been around for decades, that Valve actually finally paid the dude for the entire rights to the map, and it was like,
Wow.
it was a big deal.
But say
Forgot what it
millions,
was.
probably?
I'm sure it was millions, just because of how popular the map is.
Right. Yeah, because I guess technically if he has the rights to the map, can he just pull it if he feels like?
Yeah, I mean,
Or-
he's
okay.
I mean, it is his creation, and the same thing happens with like Counter-Strike skins, because all skins in Counter-Strike are made by the community. And so the way it works is that
Oh.
if Valve selects your skin to be used in the game, you
Mhm.
get rights for every single time that skin is bought or sold, as
Like
well
royalties,
as
you're talking?
yeah, exactly,
Yeah.
royalties pretty much. They make million, like there's people that make a living just making CS2 skins that will try to anyway, because it's not guaranteed that you're going to get your skin in.
Right.
When you do get it in, you make bank.
Interesting. So I guess there's some dude at Valve that just sits there all day and just looking at skins.
Yeah.
And then
Probably.
after that, then that dude is like, yeah, this one is going to be worth 18 mil. So I'm going to make it, be the lowest drop rate out of this one crate for, X amount of time, sort of thing. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
was the map?
what is the...
Oh, it was Cache. That was the name of the map. So if you know Cache, it's been around for a very, very long time, but they finally bought the rights to that.
Well, you got to look at companies like Halo Infinite, right? They when
Mhm.
they come out of the Forge, now have a community series where they'll put community maps in rotation.
Yeah, and I think that's the way it should be because like that,
Yeah.
like that's a whole community that's literally doing free work for your game,
Yeah.
and it
Right.
guarantees that it stays. They stay level with the community. I think there's plenty of games out there that pretend like their community doesn't exist.
Oh, absolutely. But speaking of CSGO and everything like that, there's a SteelSeries mouse at work today that had a CSGO skin on it. It was worth like some 18 mil or something.
What?
Looked like a dragon, I think.
Oh, it's probably the Dragon Lore.
Fuck if I know.
PS2.
I mean, I just searched up SteelSeries CSGO mouse and I don't see it. But it was also, in the box. I didn't see the actual mouse itself. But there was a dragon thing on the box. I'll have to ask.
Now I'm looking at SteelSeries mice on BestBuy.com.
Oh, great.
I want to know. I don't see it.
Hold on. It seemed to be a little weird.
Are you sure it was SteelSeries?
Yes, I'm 100% sure it was SteelSeries.
What makes it so expensive?
I didn't know FaZe Clan had their own mouse. Interesting. Oh, it was probably this one, the Hyper Beast.
I don't know. Where is it?
Hyper Beast edition.
You just want to copy the link and send it to me?
Yeah.
Put it in Cool and New Tech, so I have a link to it for the.
Oh, the picture.
Video.
Yeah. I can pull it up.
Thank you.
Maybe? I don't know.
Was that it?
I'm not sure. Like I said, I only saw the box. I didn't see the actual mouse itself, but I don't think so. But again, I could be dead wrong. That's why I texted. He may or may not respond. I don't know what time. I don't know his schedule when he wakes up, when he goes to sleep.
That's fair.
But if it does, great. If not, I don't know. But I'll definitely at least follow up and let y'all know which one it was. Because I don't think he could even get it to pull up. Like, he just straight up had to type in the SKU or the UPC. Like, he couldn't just search it. I think it was like that.
And it was
that fresh off the truck.
And it was just, it came up with some crazy
Hell.
price.
No, it was the mouse itself was 160, 140, something like that. Like it's one of their highest end of mice in general. They just put the skin on it, but that skin itself in game is worth some multi-million.
Ridiculous.
Yes. Because it was like, I'm sure that skin is like 10, 20, 30,000. He's like, a little more. It's like, oh yeah, so like 2, 4, 500,000. It's like, yeah, still a little more. I was like, oh. Like, yeah, somewhere around like 12 mil.
Do these people not realize The Steam has said when you die, it's not yours.
Yep. Well, because if I were to ever get one of those skins, I would immediately sell it. Well, first I would hire someone to make sure that I could sell it point A to point B and that there was no issues. And then after that, I would quit. I would retire. I would stream whenever the fuck I felt like, and that would be it.
That's what I'm hoping
Brad-
XRP does for me.
Fair.
I sent you a link to a few popular skins that started out as workshop items. So like these are some of the oldest skins in the game, and this is how the system sort of works. So you basically submit it, and basically the community votes, but at the end of the day, it's depending on if Counter-Strike accepts it or not. And some skins are absolutely amazing, but these are some like look at the date here, 2014. And if you look at where it says created by,
Where?
or the created by, it's on the right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's the guy that made it. And then if you click on his profile, he has an entire workshop showcase of skins that he's worked on that has not gotten accepted.
123 submissions.
Yeah.
Damn.
And if you look at them, they're not bad skins. They actually look really good. And it's like it really just depends on if Counter-Strike accepts it or not.
Oh yeah, he's done stickers and everything like that too. Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, because all right, that's pretty cute. Not gonna lie, that's pretty cool. It's cute and it's cool.
No, I'll stop you right there. We need to rewind.
Yeah.
You just called that skin cute.
100%. That is fucking adorable. Look at them. They're all hugging and shit. They be twisting around each other and all that shit. Yeah, see, look. If that ain't goddamn adorable to you, then I don't want to tell you. Sorry, GG.
And he made that 10 years ago. That's what's more wild. Is that it's a beautiful skin, but it's just was never
and
accepted.
it's still it's just interesting.
Yeah, you could still vote on it, and sometimes it says this skin was not accepted. I don't know what makes it change to that.
Yeah.
But yeah, like,
Well, I guess
you get one of your skins accepted, you're making bank.
Yeah. I guess it's it just more so depends on the actual if it's been interacted with or not yet. You know, because some dude again is probably sitting at Valve headquarters, or is wow, putting the same picture 4 times is really cool. Oh no, they are not. As you click through
Different
it.
wear patterns.
Yeah.
It's probably a reactive skin.
No,
just wear
it's a wear pattern. So
Yeah,
when
so
you open a
factory
skin,
new.
you have different wears.
The factory new, and then it gets dingier. Right? Yes, correct. I'm using the correct terminology. Okay, factory new, and then there's the 3 other ones.
And every skin has like a personality. I don't know why we're talking about Counter-Strike skins now, but every skin has like a float value that has a min and a max. So you cannot get that skin in factory new. You can only get it in field tested or lower. So you will never see a super clean Op Asimov.
A what?
Really? For why?
That's the name of the skin, because they do that to add uniqueness to skins. So depending on how clean or how like bad it looks can determine how the value of it. And if you want a good example of this, you could look up what the most expensive Counter-Strike skin in the world is, well, besides the Karambit, but it's the case hardened. So if you look up the case hardened AK-47 and look up the best pattern, that's a $1 million skin.
This?
Yep. So this can
wow.
change. You can change the pattern on this, and what you're looking for is called a blue gem, where the most of the AK-47 is blue, and that makes the value of it go up super high.
How would
But
you pay that kind of money for a digital item?
And that's not even the AK case hardened 661. Bread is what you're going to want to look up.
Yeah.
And that is the best pattern and the rarest gun in the game, and has only been opened a few times in Factory New.
This.
Yep. And that someone's willing to pay $1 million for that because it's mostly blue.
Okay.
A Stat Track Factory New 661 AK case hardened is like the best thing you could ever unbox in this
Consider
game.
the #1 pattern. Interesting.
But yeah, I don't know why we got off this path, but just that's why they do it, Josh, is because they do shit like this. Come here. Look at the little lion.
Jesus Christ, the cat.
Why is she shaved again?
His tail. His tail.
Why? Why shaved? Why cut down?
It's a long story.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Yeah. And for those of y'all that didn't know, Belle had to go to the emergency room recently, and
Oh,
gave us
that'll
a little
do
bit
it.
of a scare.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
gave us a little bit of a scare, but you know he's fine now.
Emergency. Yeah, I was just curious. My friends, their dog went to jump across a ditch, and didn't realize how low it was. Broke his leg in 3 separate places.
Holy shit.
Yeah. So then very quickly he went to the vet and everything like that. He's I think what we're on the 13th. I think he's got another week. This was I think like 2 months ago. I think he's got another week still on like on what is it, sedatives or tranquilizers, like whatever it is. So that he's not so energetic and doesn't jump on something, because if he's got a still like a metal rod in place with like I think 3 screws, and if one of those screws comes loose or anything like that, he loses his leg. So
Oh god.
they are trying to keep him very, very calm. Pick him up to put him on the couch, pick him up to take him off the couch. A lot of kennel time, unfortunately. Because, you can't look at a dog and say, "Hey, dude,
Don't do that."
Yeah, if you jump up on this couch, you might lose your leg. So that's again, unfortunately, a lot of kennel time, a lot of I think like I said, sedatives or tranquilizers, whatever the verbiage is for it. I think it's like a pill that just calms him down and keeps him very mellowed out. But yeah, that yeah, he also can't take a bath. And he's the decently long-haired dog.
Oh, God.
So I mean, his fur is
dry
all
shampoo
matted
it
and
is.
everything. They've been brushing him. I may float the dry shampoo idea to him. Because
that's
I mean,
what I would do.
yeah, a bunch of matted fur and all tangled up and everything like that, and he loathes that brush. They're about to buy a second one, that way he can chew the hell out of the first one while they actually brush him. But yeah, it's just that sort of thing of just animals are all sorts of fun sometimes.
Very
didn't-
expensive.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't realize, never thought about getting pet insurance until recently. That was a big wake-up call for me.
Yeah.
If you have one animal, it can be very affordable. Once you have as many as I've had, like at one time, it becomes
Eh.
it's cheaper to pay it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, just pay yourself that, every month sort of thing. Put it in a separate account. Take $100 out, put it in a separate savings account, and then it's something like that.
Fair.
That way you have that. Yeah. I
That's
mean,
fair.
that makes sense.
Yeah, that does make sense. But I know, like, whenever I've had 2 kitty cats this happen to, and it's just if you don't get female cats fixed, their uteruses can get infected when they get older. It is $1,000 to $1,500 surgery per cat. Yeah, ask me how I know.
Whew-wee.
But it's only the females I've had problems with. Like
Interesting.
the 2 male cats, fine,
No sort of nothing.
no sort of nothing.
Okay, interesting.
But shit happens. Like
Oh, yeah.
it could be, you know, a slip up, like the dog jumping across the thing.
Yep. Just didn't realize how deep it was, and then.
Yep. Kind of somber there, ain't it?
Yeah, I was kind of like, oh no.
Is it too early to start looking at games?
Start looking
No.
at games?
Yeah, some games I added some games to the chat that I was interested in playing.
The chat. You mean like
Good lord. The
just a
fucking
few.
31 messages now. Okay, 2 of them were you, 3 of them. Okay. That's not as bad as I thought. But I mean, we're here, but I mean, we can start here and work our way back up.
That works.
Shut, pause, hold. Okay, but before we do start, I gotta pee. Give me a second.
Oh, shorts are done and almost uploaded. I'm a multitasker. But it can do the next week's. Bum 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 ba-na-na.
I still can't believe I didn't realize that there was a Five Nights at Freddy's game that came out today. I had no idea, it was just on the front page.
You know? It happens. Figure all those games are the same.
These new ones are a little different. Like it's
God.
they switched
it.
to first person.
All right, nerds.
Oh, bread.
Huh?
All the shorts are done.
Sick. Appreciate.
And uploaded.
Oh my god.
And
All
assigned to the video.
It's all done. There's literally nothing I can do then.
You can do the next week's.
Okay. I can certainly attempt. Oh.
Josh, there's a feature on Adobe. We can talk about it after stream, but I want to talk to you about the feature on Adobe that lets you share workspaces.
Yes.
Wouldn't that be like? I'm thinking like we could experiment to see if it would be easier to just take my finished clips of the week, and then you could take those specific clips with all the effects and everything, and just shorten them, and then.
I'd like to try it. I'd really like to try it.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
I'll do because.
All right, Fred. I want to see what this new Five Nights at Freddy's is about.
Okay. Sure can do, partner?
So let me explain the situation. One of our contractors, Edwin Murray, has gone missing, leaving our property abandoned in his
Not
warehouse.
Murray.
Where the fuck is this stuff?
Your job is simple. Enter the warehouse and retrieve the technology
No,
that he was
That's
developing
this
for us.
Tuesday.
It's a kind of prototype endoskeleton that can adapt to any costume and become any character. We suspect it may be malfunctioning, so just be aware of the slim but non-zero chance that you could sustain significant injuries while attempting to
Oh,
retrieve it, including but not limited to death or dismemberment. We fully expect the retrieval process to go smoothly and without incident.
feeling
But
puppy
just
playtime
in
now.
case, we suggest you
Yeah.
get your affairs in order before arriving.
So it's
Oh,
so it
yeah,
is first
expect to
person.
play this.
Okay, I'm just gonna pause
It is.
Let
It
it
is.
check for-
It is. Yeah.
It's Steam.
But it's first person, which is the difference.
You can move around. Yeah, it's just fucking. It's the same
Fazbear
bullshit.
Entertainment is not responsible for damage to property or person. Thank you for being a valued member of the Fazbear team.
Today.
That's today. That's what shocked me. I was like, how did I not hear a peep about this?
Today. It's out. It's out currently. It is available
Play it,
for
Cody.
you to play. It's
Play it, Cody.
only $40.
Ooh.
It's actually not bad for a game. $40, like, considering
Nowadays,
that
yeah.
most games are going up to $80.
Yep.
That's still.
Which is still fucking dumb.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Brad, would you ever play that?
I don't know. I don't know that like the horror game sort of thing is my realm, my area. You know, I'll play a horror game, don't get me wrong. You know, I've done some of them. It definitely has been a hot minute too, but the Little Nightmares, which is, you know, horror but not like jump scary, that sort of thing. Whitney and I did the Soma. Again, it's just been so long. I'd have to take an actual look and see. I've played a few, and I don't know that I am the right person to like stream it. I would probably play it on my own time, but I don't know. I just don't think that me and streaming it is the best idea. Now, you know, if Whitney and I were to take turns sort of thing, I think that would be a lot more entertaining.
Yeah.
You know, sitting
Do
side
you
by
feel
side
it
sort of
won't
thing.
keep your attention?
Do what?
Do you feel it won't keep your attention?
What, like the Five Nights at Freddy's sort of thing?
Yeah.
I don't know. The trailer looked okay. I've never tried to play the Puppy Playtime or anything like that. I've seen other people play it. You know, I've seen Mylee, I've seen Cody play it. But I'm not 100% sure. I've watched a video of someone playing like Chapter 1 and Chapter 2. You know, like in the background while I'm doing something else. But I don't know. It felt, at least the Poppy Playtime felt more puzzle game, figure this out. And then there was, oh, hey, here's horror for 5 minutes. Here's this horrible monstrosity. Deal with this. And then once you're done with this, it's back to puzzles.
That is
you,
pretty much all horror games now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you like Alien Isolation though? I'm curious about that one. I know you played it.
Oh. I liked that a whole lot more as a horror game. Because at any point in time, that motherfucker will scoop you up and tear your insides and make them outsides.
Okay. So you prefer more instead of like the straight jump scares, it's more psychological.
Oh, 100%, yes. Yeah,
Yeah,
jump
that's the way
scares,
I
I mean,
am.
they can get just about anyone. Depending on the game and everything like that. Some
Once
of
or
them are
twice.
cheesy. Yeah. Oh, God. Oh, shit. Oh, okay, that's how you do jump scares. Cool. Like with that one game that we played with Megan, where if you spoke too loud, with
in
the jump scares,
silence.
you died. What was, I don't remember what that one was called, but
See, that sounds fun.
There was a few of them like that.
it was okay. Megan about smashed a hole in something. She was, oh yeah, I want to play. And then what was it, like 40 minutes of it? She's like, I don't know why the fuck I even bothered. This shit's ass. But I mean,
That's
again,
funny.
if you had to essentially kind of talk like this, and then if you were too loud in any capacity, boom, instantly you're dead. Which was cool as a concept. The problem is the gameplay itself sucked. There were no instructions. There were no anything. It was just escape. And it just kind of drops you here. And, we finally found a car to try to fix up, but it didn't say exactly all that we needed. I got a tire and I got some gas, and then I ended up dying because I had a health pack on me, but I didn't know how to use it or anything like that. It was just all very poorly designed, except for the speaking too loud mechanic was good.
Okay.
But everything else about it was rough. But yeah, all you had to do was just, again, after jump scare number 3 or 4, I figured out, the jump scares, and it no longer bothered me. Like, something could pop up on my screen, and it was like, okay, yeah, if I just keep my mouth shut, it doesn't matter. Then maybe once or twice I flinched, but that was literally about it. There wasn't a anymore. It's just, yeah,
That's
pretty wackadoodle.
Yeah, and if you play it like that, it's not good content.
Mm-mm.
So
Because
you
that's the goal of the
have
game,
to
is
force
to
your way.
shut up. Yeah. And so you have
but
to,
you got to force yourself to play it a little more risky.
yeah, and just be on that line. It was so temperamental. Ugh. And then after you were dead, you had to wait for everybody else to die.
Oh, that's boring.
Yeah. That was the other half of it was, I mean, yeah, and Megan, for whatever reason, we'd spawn in, she'd take like a step, and then boom, she was dead. She didn't say anything, but she died.
No, but it's probably some kind of something coming through her mic without her realizing it.
Yeah. And that's what she figured out, I think, on her 4th try. Yeah, again, just stupid shit like that. It was just, yeah. Wasn't really the greatest of times, but more Alien Isolation style of gameplay is my thing for sure. Hell, I probably need to go back and try to play that again. Especially because it learns how you play. Is
That's interesting.
all sorts of fun. So yeah, if you hide more, it'll come around and start to check things. If you're more bold, it'll move around a lot more to try to catch you while you're moving. It's really, really cool. Mylee keyed me in on those details. Thank you, Mylee.
You're welcome.
It was a lot of fun.
Try playing that back in 2014 with the Kinect, where it could hear you. Then it gets really fun.
Yeah, because when you
I like games like that. I wish like in the like all the survival games we play and everything. I wish there was more of that mechanic. of like when you're when you're out in the world and you're talking with your friends and everything, the world hears you.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if there's AI that spawn by and everything, even if it's just an NPC that spawns by, instead of me having to, oh, what is this? I can ask it a question. And if it's in their wheelhouse, it's within, oh, you're a smithy. Well, I was wondering, can you make this? And he goes, well, maybe I can.
Yeah, and then it just pulls you into the dialogue. Like, it just kind of like, pans like forces you, and then you can click through different things. No, you're wanting full voice dialogue.
Yeah, because I mean, with AI and everything,
that's true.
Going,
that's true. I'm with you.
Somebody did an edit for a Skyrim, I do believe it was.
Okay.
Where the chat could control what the NPC said.
Yes.
And I thought that was one of the coolest fucking things I've ever seen for a video game. And I was like, that is cool.
Yeah.
What keeps them from having, like, hey, me being able to talk to him physically in game.
Yeah. That's true. I mean, that's I feel like that is just the next step. Well, especially in a game like what's it? That one, oh god, the D&D game.
No, Baldur's Gate 3.
That one,
Baldur's Gate.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, no.
See, that's more of a turn-based. I think you would like that one because you like the card games. Okay.
That's true.
That is a very turn-based strategy game, and it's based upon roles. So you go in and you go into a fight and you're like, I want to attack this guy.
Yeah.
And I have X amount of perception, X amount into magic, and
strength,
so
etc. Yeah.
And then you basically click and you roll dice. When you roll the dice, it basically rolls a number between 1 and 20 for one die.
Right. Yeah.
Well, 20 being critical success.
Yeah.
1 being critical fail.
Yeah.
Well, anywhere in between there, it'll tell you how good of attack you're going to do.
Sure.
So I don't think the AI would work in that.
I just meant more for the dialogue because I've heard that there's depending on what you pick in the dialogue places,
100%.
it leads you to a different way.
100%.
That's more so what I was saying was that it's
you
a
can
voice
play that
dialogue
game
that takes you different ways.
Yeah, you can play that game from beginning to end 50 times and get 50 different endings.
Right. And that's more so what I was saying.
Really cool.
But rather than having to pick a voice line, out of 2-3 options or whatever, you could just say, nah, fuck that. And then you get a whole separate, again, there's only so many outcomes. I understand that. But you can route your way differently and you can say what you want to say, even if you still get the same result as no thank you. If you want to be rude about it, you can at least get that across. Right. And there's, different points of this or that, that can be tacked on to get the super bad result. You have to, cuss someone out 50 times and then now you can get this secret ending, whatever. That's more so what I was.
Okay.
I was thinking.
No, yeah, I could see that. Yeah. That could be really cool.
I don't know. I'm trademarking that too. So whenever Baldur's Gate 4 comes out, pay me.
It might not be in our lifetime.
Oh yeah.
That game took, dude. Hang on, decades to develop.
Oh shit.
Like that was the only game they worked on. It was Larian Studios was like, boom, this is what we're doing. Let me see. How long did BG3 take to develop?
Baldur's Gate 2
6 years
was in the year 2000 that it came out.
Yeah, and that was a fantastic game too. Baldur's Gate 3 was in development for approximately 6 years. Development process started in 2017 and will be released in 2023.
Wow.
Not the longest
Yeah.
I've heard though.
Well, hold on.
That is
That
true.
is the longest with successful development of a video game with damn near flawless implementation of everything that is in it.
No, yeah, that's what
Okay.
I'm saying. Is like
That's
most
true.
of the time it's the opposite if it's not successful. Like Duke Nukem. What was that? 11 years?
Something like that. But
that was
but
just
you gotta look at
abysmal.
this. Cyberpunk. How long did Cyberpunk take to develop?
Oh, wasn't
Over
that?
10 years, I think.
Yeah,
Quite a while.
I thought it was.
Didn't think about that.
And it came out big hunk of shit.
It's good now.
Well, for old
2016 to
console player.
2020 was their full development, but it did not hold on. 2020 year and a half of production. However, the initial announcement of the game was in 2012, and the pre-production activities happened before 2016, which team focused on, which was free during that
2012,
time. Yeah.
So say you call it 2012. 2012 to 2020, you said was released.
Yeah, and here's the thing. And when it released like a big pile of dog shit sitting on front of somebody's front porch, just
Oh, yeah.
on fire.
Oh yeah, unless you had the biggest and baddest PC, you could run it, but it
No.
was still amuck with bugs and etc.
Oh yeah, no, there was
If
just
you
so much.
had-
There was areas you couldn't even go to progress the story.
Correct.
You,
You could get soft lock.
or you would have to, yeah, you get soft lock, or you would have to completely start over.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You got soft locked, and the only way out of it was to restart and then do it differently.
So
And you'd have to know before that. Yeah, no, absolutely not.
that's why I chose not to play that game. Now, I may go back and play it because I mean it's a really cool story from what everybody tells me.
And
So
again, you know, ever
It's really good.
since God, what was it? Anthem. Ever since Anthem. Back at what the fuck?
Guess who's laying on my soundboard?
Ah!
That's not your bed.
it's warm though.
I was curious.
No, you can't go back to it.
Oh goodness.
What about this bed? This bed is warm and it's colorful.
You need to buy a heating pad.
That's what I was going to say. They make
Y'all-
heating pads.
Oh god, there goes all my oh my camera
You're back.
froze for a second.
Yep, we noticed.
Look, see, beautiful bed. I don't know why Belle doesn't want to lay in it.
It's not heated.
Yep.
Yep.
My cat is homophobic.
You know, I wasn't gonna say it. I was not gonna say it.
Confirmed.
Oh my god.
But that's exactly what I was thinking.
Can't believe it, Belle.
That's crazy.
I can't believe you.
Oh goodness. Oh, but yeah, ever since Anthem, I damn near refused to buy a game on launch because
Anthem was a good game
for the
concept.
yeah,
I
for the
got
8
into
hours
it.
of content that there was, that was the problem.
I heard that was gonna be the Destiny killer.
Yeah, there's been multiple
it could've
Destiny
been.
killers, but then they just short stick it, like Anthem. There's 8 hours of gorgeous, wonderful content, but then after that, meh.
Yeah.
Fair.
Same thing.
It's a money
Blood,
grab.
Blood. What was that? One game that we played with the bunny girl.
Oh, it's still going. What are you talking about? That game is fucking still popping off.
Oh, sure, but I don't know. I mean, it hasn't killed Destiny,
for-
though, but
no, it's a different kind of grind. I mean, it's still grindy. It's a different kind of
yeah.
grind. First Ascendant.
thank you. Yes.
It took me a second. I just
Yeah, and that's why I asked
I
you.
had to pull
'cause
it from the
it's
depths.
yes, I was. The only thing I could come up with was Exoborn, and I knew that was incorrect.
Oh, I can't wait for that game to come out.
Correct. That's why it keeps popping back up in my head because fucking release it. I want to play it way too much. But yeah, I mean, just repeat and repeat on the on the, oh yeah, this killer. This is gonna be so much better than this, and oh da 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 da. So yeah, I don't.
I think
Because-
where Destiny got it right is they did it first.
Yeah. And
I mean,
it
who
worked
wants to play
day
the
one.
same shit?
That's another big thing.
Bread.
I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut.
Yeah, let's not toot on Destiny's horn too much. It had its fair share of problems.
I ain't never tooting on nothing Destiny's doing, because
Oh, I
guess
know.
what? They ain't getting no more of my money.
Like there's a reason I stopped playing after the 2 weeks at launch.
Ugh. But again,
They should have
it's
sold a
that is
fucking bottle
still
of KY with the second one.
Regardless, that is
Can
still
you-
another huge issue. Is a lot of the
Can you imagine
release a
paying
game
for
and not working.
Destiny?
Yes, I can. My bank account can.
Yeah, I was like, hey, Destiny's free. Let's play it.
It's free.
It is now.
Destiny 2 is free, yeah.
Yeah.
When it went free to play.
Yep. But
I was talking
to do just about a thing, and well, we were talking about it before. Is that it's a diamond. So the more you level up, the more you can do, and then suddenly it starts shrinking on what you can do whenever you reach the top level of content. It's really weird
Yeah.
because normally it's just a triangle that just goes outward. You start at one point, and you're like, oh, you can do this mission. Okay, you can do that. Well, now you can do so much more, and then. But with Destiny, you reach that mid-level point where you can do so much. But to actually progress, you have to do certain activities, and it gets more limited the higher level you want to be. It's really weird. It's a really fucking weird game, but I still just...
Well, I feel like there's a lot of games that copy that style. Like probably was it Warcraft? I feel like Warcraft is similar.
You mean
Oh,
Warframe?
I don't know.
World of Warcraft?
Oh, you meant WoW. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
WoW, sorry. But yeah, I feel like WoW is similar. Like the more you play it, the more you can do in the game.
I have no idea. I will all but refuse to play that. I may enjoy the hell out of it, but I keep hearing how much people drop in that game, and I know I will be among those that will be like, yes, I will spend a lot of money on this.
I don't think there's any game worse than EVE Online.
Oh yeah, with how much I used to make fun of how much
Oh.
money it costs for ships and stuff, and then I spent a lot of money on Counter-Strike 2, and then I realized that was part of the problem.
Yeah.
I was like,
EVE
can you imagine
Online
those
is- I-
idiots paying for pixels in a game? Oh, that's right.
Oh, I did the same thing. Whoopsies. Ugh.
Yeah.
Whoops.
That will do it.
Like, there's a whole website dedicated to the marketplace of EVE.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, it's EVE Tycoon.
Eve Tycoon, interesting. You remember that game I
Yeah,
showed
like-
you, Blood? The Vega conflict? That you're telling me I need to
Yes.
play StarCraft? There is a website specifically to build the ships that'll tell you the build time and everything like that. That way you can plan it the most efficiently.
See, I understand that. That's a quality of life thing. This is where
That's
people
true,
go.
yeah.
Basically, they build a ship,
Uh-huh.
and then they sell the ship for real money.
Yep.
Oh.
And when I say real money, I'm talking about millions.
The fuck?
What's the most expensive Eve ship? I want to know.
The most expensive EVE Online item.
Okay. But I do need to try out that StarCraft too.
We can play it together, dude. It's multiplayer. It's fun. It's like Red Alert.
Oh, okay.
All right. So the most expensive ship sold
Yeah,
is
sold.
$9,000.
$9,000?
How much?
Okay.
not that much.
$9,000 for a in-game item. It's a ship.
That's not that much though.
The Revenant Supercarrier is EVE Online's most expensive in-game luxury and major part of the game's massive in-game economy. The formidable spacecraft was sold for $9 grand. The Revenant isn't just so strong in battle as everyone heard it 8,000 times. It's a testament to the huge resources it took to buy such an exotic vessel. The in-game economy of EVE Online is on display for the massive transaction. Items serve more than a simple gameplay tool, but also a symbol of wealth and achievement.
So I guess you can just buy...
I got the biggest dick in the room ship.
Yeah. I guess that's that you can't just like buy the resources in game, if I had to guess. Like you have to get them manually yourself, sort of thing.
Oh, sure you can. I don't know.
Well, because that's my thing is that, you know, if you could just buy the ship, or if you can just buy the resources for, you know, I mean, if you call it $4 grand, then, you know, why not just do that? Like, it's still ridiculous, but...
Hang on.
Yes?
Just read something. There's a game called Planet Calypso Entropia Universe. Planet Calypso Entropia Universe is something really special in the gaming world. Okay.
Okay.
Oh no, it's just it's an item. It's not even a game. It's an item. This item was purchased for a staggering $6 million, and it's definitely something unique. The virtual world is way more than a digital playground. It literally has its own working economy. Oh, so it's a universe somebody bought, a digital universe.
Oh,
Planet Calypso is the ultimate luxury gaming sale. Its virtual worlds are becoming real-life economy ecosystems where players can invest, earn, prestige themselves into luxury trends that have never been possible for in real life. Eat my ass. $6 million for something that I can't really go live on.
okay, but you know the problem is that
What?
with all those players and everything like that are on it, that are using, if you just charge, you know, like a 5%, call it tax, quote unquote, for people, you know, paying for this, that, and da 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 da.
To come visit, be there.
Yeah, that, and you know, if you you like that shirt, yeah, you know, it's you know, it's $10, but it's a 5% tax, so you know, it's you have to pay that to me, and then you can buy the shirt.
Yeah.
And that's just for
Yeah,
something that's $10, and then you get into the ridiculous amount that people are willing to spend on skins. Mylee, sometimes twice. Mylee.
This is funny. This is funny. This is like Bomb
M4
Squad discovers taxes.
M4A4 Howl in CSGO sold for a whopping $215,000.
That's not the most expensive one though. The most expensive sale was about, I think it was a $1 million sale for a case-hardened Karambit, and it probably will not be sold ever again.
Some dude got one of them and was like,
Well,
yeah.
you know who's the biggest? You know who's the biggest purchaser?
you.
Is royalty. Like a lot of Middle Eastern royalty spend millions of dollars on these skins, and most of them are quite young, so that's mostly where it goes. And as well as Chinese collectors.
Yeah.
Chinese collectors spend so much money; it's ridiculous.
I would be very funny to see, you know, some dude, you know, like logs into his account after like 18 years. Was like, oh shit, that's worth millions now.
Like
That's
somebody
actually
logging in
happened.
and finding a Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like the most
You know,
expensive.
if I find one Bitcoin somewhere stashed somewhere in my house, like in some random USB drive, you'll never see me again. One Bitcoin. One is all I need.
I think I've showed y'all this sticker before, but look up Titan Hollow price, and you will see how much one of those stickers costs. Titan Hollow, yeah, right there. And do you know how much those stickers were going for back in 2014?
Oh Lord. Do I even want to know?
No, you don't. They were going for $40 a piece.
You're joking.
Nope.
Somebody is rich.
So
bitch.
someone back in 2014, because the game was released in 2012, and I was playing in 2014 and 2015, so I got to see all this happen firsthand, and I think that's the biggest missed opportunity of my lifetime right there.
I mean, how the hell were you supposed to know?
You don't. You like. It
I
just
guess
sucks.
that's
It's like,
such
holy
a-
shit.
That's such a weird. Ah! Ah!
It just popped up
Because it hit midnight.
at midnight.
Well, thank you for the sub. Apparently now today is it's my mother's birthday. I'm
Is it
gonna
raid
text
time?
her. Is it raid time? We sure can. It's been 2 hours.
Vix's life.
We can do Vix.
Oh, by the way, Vix got affiliate. So thanks
Yes.
everyone for helping out.
He's super excited about that.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Anybody want to break it to him that they're fixing to change the rules where you don't have to get affiliate to get paid,
Are you serious?
or what? To gain
The
ad
one-
revenue.
Well, the
Yeah,
one
Oh,
thing
yeah,
I
yeah.
liked, the one thing I loved about his stream is that there was never any ads I had to worry about. It was only until he got affiliated. The first thing I know, like the first thing I knew he was affiliated was when an ad popped up, and I was like, "What the fuck is this?"
The real question
I-
is, Mylee, did
so-
you get a founder's badge?
I did get a founder's badge. I was the 6th one because someone gifted him 5, and I wasn't one of those 5, so I had to get the 6th badge.
I wonder if I were to turn off my affiliate status, would that eliminate ads for stream?
Possibly, I would imagine.
And just say, if you want to support me, donations. Tommy Dinero.
You could try, but
I mean,
I don't know. I feel like people are a lot more
they won't be
willing to
emojis.
put it into a corporation sort of thing rather than
a
just
corporation.
directly into I don't know.
Oh, it'll
You
it'll
very
go
well
into an
could.
LLC.
I don't know.
No, the problem is the transaction. Like, do people feel comfortable enough to use whatever
Yeah.
shady tipping service you're going to use? Like, yeah, it could be
Oh,
Streamlabs
PayPal.
or Stream Elements or whatever. Tip, I don't know what that is. I'd be nervous if I was someone who got on Twitch every now and then and wanted to donate to you. I was like, what the fuck is tip out?
No, PayPal. You should
Yeah,
Oh,
but
PayPal.
PayPal.
I thought, no, well, you can do straight PayPal.
Yes.
I've never really seen that before. I've always seen it used through some type of service. I don't know.
I just say PayPal direct. Fuck it.
Yeah. Or throw your Cash App thing up there,
I guess
like
that's
your
true.
QR code on
Mhm.
stream.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Yeah, just on your just
Buy me a
chatting,
cup of
just have
coffee.
that on the have it on my right. Yeah, and you know, call it something like that. You know, buy me a cup of coffee, $5.15. You know, some weird random ass number that
Buy me
it
a
feels
rib-
like that you've put some effort into it, but you really haven't. That sort of thing. All right. Well, we ready to raid out Vix?
Ready?
Absolutely.
Sure, might as well. Why not? Well, he is
Yeah.
playing some Minecraft, it looks like.
Yeah.
Minecraft.
He's got leather armor.
Minecraft,
What a
Minecraft.
fucking noob.
Not everybody uses mods. To get what
No,
they
the
want.
first thing I do is I mine and I find iron. I get iron armor. What is he doing? Oh, well. Oh, this is entertaining.
He's changing his stream title.
But I sure hope he's
We're
not gonna
going.
hop off. This is gonna be very very weird, very entertaining. So you
Better
better
ask
sit
him
your
how
ass
to-
back down. Oh goodness. Alrighty guys, well we are gonna go ahead and raid out Monsieur Unify Vix. He's doing some Minecraft. So y'all go ahead and enjoy him. Y'all have a great rest of the night. We'll be back next week for more yapping and more podcasting. Next time,